Alright, guys, normal distribution calculations. Okay, so now I've shown you how to kind of do an eyeball guesstimate of looking at the density curve, but right now we're going to definitely talk about your calculator and what you need to do for it. Okay, so under stats, normal CDF, okay, you're going to have it all set up like this. You're going to find this button there, normal CDF, and then you're going to, the next number should be mu, so whatever your mu is, so hold on, I think it's 230, yep, there it is, comma, alt 229, there we go, your sigma, okay, so that's what it's going to look like if you have just all the data all set up like that. Now if you had something to where you had to do calculations with a set of data, you would have X bar here and then S here. Okay, so that would be your data sets and just working with it. Okay, so just set it up like this. You'd probably say, oh, how do I work with this stuff? How do I do this? You could now here's the straight up thing, and I'm not going to lie to you. The calculator, if you can use it, great, but if you don't understand what it's doing, then you're going to have a tough time. So what the calculator is doing is it's actually using what is called a z-score table, and it has everything stored up. So I'm going to show you the old school way. So normally you would just use this, and then you would be, there it is, z-score table. Okay, so normally you would just do this. So you're going to say, okay, I am 5 feet 11 inches, and this is my actual height. I'm 5 feet 11. How normal am I? Okay, so you have everything set up. So first off, you need to know mu. Okay, since this is a population thing, alt 230. Okay, let's say it's 69 inches. Okay, and then you would say sigma, which is alt 229. Okay, let me go back real fast. Oh, wrong screen. Blah. Nope, that's it. Huh. Okay, I think I X'd out. So let me go back to the actual calculation because I got to remember what the standard deviation is. Oh, come on. Okay, so what you do is you get those two set up and you do your calculation. So I'm going to set up my calculation while I'm waiting for that screen to load, and it's not loading as fast. Okay, so let's say it's standard deviation of 5.5 inches. Okay, so that's the standard deviation. So you calculate everything. First off, you have to convert this to inches. So that'd be 71 inches would be my height. So you do your z-score. So z-score would be 71 minus 69. Okay, so once again, we're just doing z-score, pretty simple, over 5.5. Okay, and let me get that. Let me just check that sigma real fast. Oh, 2.5. Geez, that's even better. Because I'm even dividing by less. So let's change that to 2.5, so 2.5. Whew. I was going to say that's a lot of deviation right there. So 2.5. Okay, so we do our calculation. So this is what the calculator is doing. Okay, so it's going 71 minus 69 divided by 2.5. Okay, and we get a z-score of 0.8. Now back in the day, they used to do this type of process. Okay, so don't think that anything different is going to happen. Okay, so we have that all set up. Okay, so we have that all set up. and everything, I want to show you the z-score table. Now what your calculator is doing real fast is it's taking that score and looking for it. So the z-score, now here's the first two places. This is the ones unit and the tenths unit, and then here's the hundredths. So for example, this percentage right here is negative 2.86 z-score. So that's the percentage underneath it. So that's what your answer would be. So if you did normal CDF 69.2 comma 2.5 and then you had 71 with that, you would actually have this stuff all set up. Okay? So that's what the calculator is doing. So most of us don't have that calculator, like myself. So I'm just going to use this. So I'm going to look up 0.8. So if you notice, it's right here, and I'm going to line it up with 0.00 because that's the hundred spot. So my percentage that my calculator would spit out is 0.7881, which is 78.81% of the population would be shorter than me. So I'm within the top 21.19%. So that's how I explain it. Okay? And that's how you just work with it. Okay, so if I did the probability, and it would be looking like this. So the probability of the z-score or x being less than 0.8 is how I would write it, would be 0.7881. And there you go. And that's how the answer would look like. So that's what I'm looking at stuff. Now, you always want this number to be less than. You want this to be less than, because if it's less than, you can actually, that's what the number's looking for. But if you're calculating greater than, you actually have to do 1 minus that probability. Okay, so if I wanted so let's rewrite this problem as I want the probability of x being greater than 0.8, okay, that would be the same as 1 minus the probability of x being less than 0.8. Okay, so you have to understand it's going to be a complement and you have to calculate it as such. Okay, but that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy and have a wonderful day. Bye.